Hey everyone! Welcome back to the podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. So today we're talking about some really exciting science news that just came out. The 2025 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was announced just a few days ago. 3 amazing scientists won for discovering something super important about our immune system totally. Let's talk about what they discovered and why it matters so much today. Okay, so the prize went to 3 scientists from different places around the world. Mary E. Brunkow from the Institute for Systems Biology in Seattle, Washington, USA. Frederick J. Ramsdell, a scientific advisor with Sonoma Biotherapeutics in San Francisco, California. And Shimon Sakaguchi from Osaka University in Japan. These 3 scientists worked independently but made similar important discoveries about our immune system. They won for their discoveries concerning peripheral immune tolerance. I know that sounds super technical and confusing right now, don't worry. Let me explain what that actually means in simple words for everyone here. Alright, so let's talk about your immune system first real quick here. Your immune system is like your body's army that fights off germs and viruses. But here's the thing. It needs to know what to attack and what to leave alone. Immune tolerance means your immune system doesn't attack your own healthy body tissues by mistake. Without this protection, your immune system would attack your own organs and cells. That would be really bad and cause serious diseases called autoimmune diseases everywhere. So what these scientists discovered were special immune cells called regulatory T cells or TREGs. Think of them as security guards inside your body that keep things peaceful. These TREG cells make sure your immune system doesn't attack your own body by mistake. Regulatory T cells maintain tolerance to self-antigens and prevent autoimmune disease from happening inside you. Without these security guard cells, your body would constantly attack itself every day. That's why this discovery is so incredibly important for medicine and health worldwide. Here's where it gets really cool and interesting for scientists working on this. Mary Brunkow co-identified a gene called FOXP3 that controls these regulatory T cells. This gene is like the boss that tells these security guard cells what to do. FOXP3 is the key transcription factor that makes regulatory T cells work properly and effectively. When this gene doesn't work right, people get terrible autoimmune diseases right away. Understanding this gene opened up a whole new field of medical research completely. Let me explain autoimmune diseases real quick so you understand why this matters. Autoimmune diseases happen when your immune system attacks your own body by mistake constantly. Examples include systemic lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and other autoimmune conditions affecting millions of people worldwide. These diseases can be really painful and affect people's quality of life badly. Some autoimmune diseases can even be life-threatening without proper treatment or medication. Millions of people around the world suffer from these diseases every single day. So why does this discovery matter to regular people like us anyway? Well, understanding regulatory T cells helps scientists develop new treatments for autoimmune diseases today. The discoveries have led to potential medical treatments now being evaluated in clinical trials currently. Scientists are now testing ways to boost regulatory T cells in patients' bodies. This could help treat conditions where the immune system attacks the body wrongly. The hope is to be able to treat autoimmune diseases more effectively than before. Here's another cool application of this research that helps people needing transplants today. When someone gets an organ transplant, their immune system might reject the new organ. That's a huge problem for people needing life-saving transplants to survive and thrive. Regulatory T cells help maintain tolerance and prevent the body from rejecting transplanted organs. Understanding how these cells work could help transplant patients keep their new organs. This could save countless lives of people waiting for organ transplants worldwide today. There's also a connection to cancer that scientists are exploring right now actively. In cancer, an excess of regulatory T cells can prevent the immune system from destroying cancer cells. So sometimes having too many of these security guards is actually bad totally. Scientists are working on ways to reduce regulatory T cells around tumors specifically only. This would let the immune system attack and destroy cancer cells more effectively. It's like removing the security guard so your immune system can fight back. This wasn't something they figured out overnight or in a few months only. This research took years and years of careful work in laboratories around the world. Their work laid the foundation for an entirely new field of research in immunology. They had to study mice, do experiments, and figure out how genes work. They had to prove their findings with lots of evidence and data collected. That's how real science works, slowly, carefully, and with lots of hard work. So what's next for this area of research moving forward into the future? Well, scientists everywhere are now building on these discoveries to create new treatments. Clinical trials are happening right now, testing therapies based on regulatory T cells everywhere. The next few years could bring breakthrough treatments for autoimmune diseases and transplants. Maybe even new cancer treatments that work with our immune system better. This Nobel Prize recognizes work that will help millions of people eventually worldwide. You might wonder why these prizes are such a big deal anyway, right? Well, Nobel Prizes recognize the most important scientific discoveries that change the world. They bring attention to research that might save or improve millions of lives. Winning a Nobel Prize also inspires young scientists to pursue important research themselves. It shows that hard work and curiosity can lead to amazing discoveries, too. These three scientists are now part of history because of their incredible work. The 2025 Nobel Prize in Medicine went to three brilliant scientists for discovering regulatory T cells. These are the immune system's security guards that prevent our bodies from attacking themselves. This discovery is already leading to new treatments for autoimmune diseases and transplants worldwide. Science like this takes years but changes lives when it's finally understood fully. Congratulations to Mary Brunkow, Fred Ramsdell, and Shimon Sakaguchi for their amazing work together. Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll catch you in the next episode real soon.